Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody got to do it. I mean, hey,
nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Card, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go check, go check.
On 3rd down, Billy Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Sanders now on 3rd down. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's about 43 yards for it. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one, and it brings up an LA first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He brings it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Line by Gadsden. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers get 6 more on their early advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Sampson from the pistol. Has room into the secondary. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
380. 12.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get 6 more on their early advantage. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, and put him in the spin cycle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. Scott. 70, go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dropped underneath. It's Simpson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Ready.
Play action, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Stephanie! Big line, 70 tip.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns lower the deficit to a single possession.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did it in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Nevis with a point after. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4.
Browns 17. Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Set. Run.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Herbert now, blitz coming. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Capital. Go. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And the hit is made. So they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they forced this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only 2 yards to the marker. And they're going for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hampton. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns getting back on his 6.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 70. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Sanders back to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Near the goal line. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Get it. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
And off here to Sampson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Sanders setting the pass. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chargers have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Kappa.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert to throw. Gets this one to Gadsden. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Chargers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Herbert to throw once more. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
It's Herbert once more. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and the Chargers will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Set. 380. Set.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. It's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180.
Herbert from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Cap it.
Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Now he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hiking 18.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to take him off it across midfield. They're at the opposing 45. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
19 tight. Ready? Hawks, Buffalo 18. Go.
On first down, here's Sanders. This one's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, now it's 3rd down.
Get it. 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he spins right by him. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Nevis able to knock it through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Hey, check that, check that. 9, Bronco switch. Ready up.
First down, here's Simpson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Back. Panther 60, Panther 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and they the hit, knocks it free, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Come on. Set. Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He'll throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hampton now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense has now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Counter.
Herbert gonna tuck and run. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On third down, Herbert. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it to the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Check, man. 60 Eagles, 60.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. the 10. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hold it ready.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. 18, 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
And off to Sampson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. 19,
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He finds Njoku complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Cougar 19. 60 boxes. 60. Ready.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, set.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, 3rd down.
Here we 19 Lions. 72.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, oh, they're feeling it.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13.
Viking 18. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Brought in by Gadsden. And they are on it short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 12.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Check match. Let's go.
On the carry, it's Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 12-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here comes Sampson. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On the ready.
Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down.
60 average. 60. Tag.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got Turner for the completion. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it again. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds Johnston, and he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside give to Hampton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the kick. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play and a Good call, nets up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Lion.
Hampton trying the left side. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
31, Browns 27. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Simpson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Panther 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
Sanders going to look to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Oh, he lost the football! Picked up by the Chargers. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown! The Chargers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Check, man. Go.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he'll wreck his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's trying to push the field. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trailing by 11. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Sampson on the carry. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep them from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll toss it to Hampton. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Set.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Gordon. Set. Kappa.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything into that carry. Stop for no gain. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Zombie Nation.